that word that you were teaching them the last Kids Talk television we had, the show, integrity.
Integrity, yep.
Is doing what's right even when nobody else is looking. Integrity.
Critical.
Yeah. You guys remember that? Integrity, doing what is right in the absence of other people, even in the absence of other people. So
Okay. All right.
Another thing is bucking or being fast or trying to get a boyfriend.
what is bucking?
Oh,
It's
Or
like
twerking.
when you get down, like
Okay, give him the mic. Give him the mic.
when you get down in a squat and then you like move your legs and then you move your hand. Same thing.
it's basically
Okay.
sticking your booty.
Okay, Lord Jesus. Okay. Well, I hope we don't have none of y'all. I hope I don't have any buckers in here.
Whopping.
Oh Lord, y'all
What
better give
is-
me make a
what is
dictionary.
whopping?
Y'all gotta educate us. What's whopping?
Whopping is the same thing, but you going down to the side like that.
Okay. Now, hold on. Now, on a serious note, think about whopping and the bucking. All of this is
And
moving
twerking.
your body, twerking, moving your body weird ways. First of all, you got to realize that if you're a young girl, you want to be a young lady. Young man, you want to be a gentleman. So you have to understand that when you are doing stuff like that, a lot of times people are filming, and so you got people who are looking at you the wrong way. And so you have to realize that if you are a young lady, especially if you are a Christian young lady, there's just certain things that we just shouldn't be seeing you on no video. And you know, these days, the way people go live, you never know who's watching you. So if you always do the right thing, you never have to worry about who's watching you. So what's interesting is that you all already know, and you all can already tell us what the definition is. Because we like, okay, what is whopping and what is bucking? I'm like, huh? When you said whopping, I'm thinking about Burger King because I'm hungry probably. But just remember, I want you all to grow up to be young ladies. And so if young men start looking at you as other things, then you start getting reputation. So that's something that you want to stay away from. Now, Angel, put your hand, because you're too young to be talking about bucking, whopping, all that. I don't want you to be none of that. Okay.
I wasn't trying to talk about no book and stuff.
Okay, so what would you be talking about that I'm not talking about right now?
It's something, what you, it's something, when you was, when we was, I'm just say it. I do stuff in school
Uh-huh.
sometimes, because sometimes, Pwdb boy, he be talking about me, he be like, girl, you snack too. I be like, I don't care. You can be the same way. And then,
That's the
and then-
truth.
And then somebody called me bald head because they saw my bald head. But then, and then I said, you gonna be the same way too.
Uh-huh.
Then they said, look, girl, you ugly. I was like, and then I ran out the room. I bumped two chests. I knocked that thing down. Then I started running down the hallway. And then my TTJ, she was running down the stairs. And then I fell down the steps. And then I ran to the office. And then I went on the elevator. And then I got stuck. And then
Okay, and then.
and then I was being on the door. And then it was this police officer. Then he said, "Come on."
Everything on one show, so we're gonna save. You got a good story for it. We're gonna save and edit. We're gonna come. I got one last thing that I'm gonna talk about, y'all, and then I'm going to get ready to let you. I got to finish my show. You taking up all my time. I want to talk about as we get ready to close, get ready to go off the air. I can see some of y'all getting restless. Xavier over there moving like he, I feel that getting moving. But try to be still for about 5 more minutes. And, but I want to talk about bad secrets and good secrets. And I want to know from like 3 people, what do you consider a bad secret? Okay. I'm going to do 3 over here and 2 over here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and I'm coming to you two. Okay.
Hiding a boyfriend, cursing behind your mama back, and shaking your butt on social media.
Okay. All right. Those are deep. Y'all got me shocked because some of the stuff we talking about on Kids Talk, I thought it was going to be on Teens Talk, but I'm glad to know that this kind of stuff is already going on in your generation, so we can talk about it early. We can talk about it early. And like you said, a bad secret is, like I say, hiding a boyfriend, because he may be trying to have you do things or hide the same thing, vice versa, the other way around. And so when you're covering for him, you know, don't tell your mama he upstairs and stuff like that. When you're covering for him, it can cause you to get into a real bad situation. So you have to be very careful about bad secrets. Michelle.
A bad secret, like you young, like you 13, like that's the stage, like you don't know what's going on, and then like you trying to kiss somebody, and you end up kissing them, and you trying to hide it from people, and you know they gonna end up finding out. Well, so why would you do it? Cause you know how the consequences gonna be.
Okay.
And you choose to do it anyway.
All right. You ain't lying. Okay.
Like Jayana said, cussing and talking behind people's backs.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they do something to you and then you do something back, you're gonna talk about them and all that stuff. And then if somebody bullies you, you're gonna not tell a teacher, and then you're gonna fight, and then you're gonna tell somebody else.
Yep. When you have bad secrets and you don't tell them, then they lead into some bad situations, some very bad situations. And there are, like I said, right now, if you know somebody is, say for instance, you know a friend that's stealing out of, say, their parents' purse or something, and they be like, you got to promise me you're not going to tell anybody, then that's a bad secret, because you need to tell somebody, because next time they do it, they could be going to jail. And so had somebody taken care of it when they were younger, then it may not grow up into something bigger. Bad secret.
They say if you at a friend's house and you got humongous crush on somebody, and you go with them, and then that's when and then that's when you end up killing somebody, and then you don't want nobody to know.
Okay, y'all got some big. Y'all got some. Okay, let me get Ariana.
Well, like if you like keeping bad secrets, like if like say your mom like had this china cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
and she like had her special glass in there, and you like took it out the china cabinet and you like broke it. That's like keeping a bad secret, because it's like she's upset because she might had that like for some years ago.
Okay. So yeah, just be honest. Just be honest. Okay. I need two more. And I got to make my Tisha.
Bad secret is like taking something like from the house or mother purse or that. You have like probably like your young sibling, and you tell them don't say nothing, and you go somewhere that your parents say you can't go.
Right. Perfect point. You tell your parents you're one place, you go to another place, and the secret, then something happens, and then you lose somebody very close to you because it was a bad secret. You know, anytime something happened that could be dangerous, or that shouldn't happen, that's just not right, it should not be a secret. Xavier.
Like if your mom is trying to go somewhere and you don't want her to go, and you took her keys out of her purse and hid them.
That sounds like a testimony. Okay, I got you. You've been talking a whole lot. I want to give somebody else a chance, all right? I don't want to wear you out. I appreciate it. You got a lot of energy. Now, the reason I asked that is because if somebody ever does anything to you that they should not be doing, says something to you that they should not be saying, and then they say don't tell anybody, that's a bad secret. That's a bad secret. So what I'm trying to get at, if somebody ever puts their hands on you or touches you or says something to you that they shouldn't, you should never let anybody tell you that that's our secret. If you have any questions about it, tell your parents. Let them decide if it's good or bad. But whenever somebody say, okay, don't tell nobody about this, then especially if it's an adult, especially if it's somebody. So what I'm trying to get y'all to the point, don't ever be in a situation where something that is happening should not be happening. It shouldn't be happening, and somebody say, well, it's just our secret. So there are no secrets that your parents should not be able to know about, whether it be an adult, whether it be if you're a girl, a young boy, or if it's a boy, a young girl. So I want to make sure that you all get that understanding, because there are a lot of sick people out there. There's a lot of sick people out there, and you all know that I love you all. It's just like you're my very own. So I don't ever want any one of you all to be in a situation where something happens and somebody's told you that it's not our secret. Don't keep anything from your parents. Don't keep anything from adult. Even if you think about, no, it was just an accident. No, let them decide that it's an accident. Don't ever tell somebody, whatever you do, don't tell your mom. That's always a bad no-no. Whatever you do, don't tell your dad. No, that's always a no-no. Because you'd be like, if you tell me don't tell my dad or my mom, you know what you just did? You just guaranteed yourself I'm going to tell them. And so if you let people know that anything that happens, I'm going to tell my parents, then there'll be a lot of stuff that may happen that shouldn't happen. So and maybe you can help me out, because what I'm trying to, you know where I'm trying to go, and stay sensitive and age appropriate. But I say that because I've dealt with some situations that kids, and it messed them up for the rest of their lives. And it started out as just, a secret. So as a young woman, as someone who truly loves these girls like you birthed them, and we got Xavier, and Xavier, put your arm down. Just give me 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. I'm gonna let you rest. Xavier, he in prison, like he busting out. But you know exactly what I'm trying. I'm thinking it may be softer. You can put it in a woman, in a female context, because that's something that's very deep with me. And if something ever remotely close to any of my girls, you know that it would just be, it would be nice. And so just kind of put it in.
So I think you're just trying to tell them that nobody, first of all, their bodies are sacred.
Yep.
Because like I tell y'all all the time, God created you. He created you for a purpose. You're special, no matter what. And so your bodies are sacred. Everything on you is sacred, and nobody should be touching you inappropriately, and nobody should be touching you without your permission. And like Pastor Brown said, especially if they're trying to do it and saying, don't tell your mom or your daddy or somebody close to you, then you know that there's something wrong. But I think you pretty much hit it on the head.
Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out my way. I was trying to figure a good way, but this generation, things are happening so quickly. Like right now, they're telling us about stuff we don't even know about. I have not heard bucking. I have not heard whopper, and whatever it was. Buck. I have heard none of that, and so it's like I'm getting educated. So I know that they are. I always try to be age appropriate, but I'm trying to, also stay within. They already know so much, and so when you start doing stuff like what's it called, whopping and bucking, twerking, all this stuff. When you do that, you start inviting the wrong type of attention. Yeah. And then you start having people that want to touch what they saw.
Yeah.
But you got to remember that your body is something that God has given you, and nobody. And I'm not just talking about. Even as you get older, you're going to have some young boys, young ladies going to be telling y'all that you're the greatest thing since Jesus Christ. You could have been his baby sister. You're so beautiful. And you got to be like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. But at the end of the day, Hands should be in your pocket or to yourself and not on you. So if you ever get in a situation and you feel like something is not right, never keep it from your parents. Never say that it's just our little secret. It's never something that should ever not be told, Lady Kid.
And I think they need to understand too. I know we always go back to social media, but social media is a big thing now with everybody. And the kids, a lot of the kids are on social media, on Facebook, on Snapchat, on Musically, Instagram, TikTok, everything. And they don't understand that the internet is hacked all the time.
Yeah.
And you may think it's just your friends that you go to school with or somebody, whoever, another kid watching you doing your music videos or whatever you're doing. But there's always other people able to see those things too. And like Pastor Brown was saying, like everybody's minds are not the same. There's people out here that will look at you and know that you're a little girl, but they will see you as something else. And because you're doing those dance moves or moves that might be seductive or inappropriate, as we call it, sexually inappropriate, then those people that are looking at you, that you don't know are looking at you, will see you in a seductive way.